hear the beautiful AI voice.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, the market is now back to the green color.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Like Mr. Richard mentioned just a moment ago, the market is back to the green color. It is hovering at a more safe price right now.
Yeah,
Instead of jumping below 90, so now it's like 92. Of course, there's some slight margin in the last 1 week. Yeah, but today is 10th 10th of December, so
yeah,
20 more days, or rather 21 more days to the end of the year, and of course Christmas is coming around the corner. So uh, many people, including myself, we will just
yeah,
set the we just place a trade and then set the price and then and just go party,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. But at the end of the day, the governance in the West, where most of the crypto projects uh, are, yeah. So any policy that Trump came out with, any decision that he made, go for or against the market, will definitely impact the stock market first and foremost. Cost affect the stock market. It will also have a large wave or ripple effect into the crypto market as well. And right now, I think I've been looking at some of those analysts and what they say about Trump and all. Yeah, so he has come to a point where I think he is kind of slowed down. Yeah, so it's not as people say. People say he's not as aggressive, but I reckon it's just going to be just for this 1 2 weeks kind of thing. Yeah, so we never know what happens next, because he came into office in January, so um, next January is his 1 year anniversary. Yeah, so it's kind of like there are so many things that are going to change, even even before his 1 year is up. So we are just going to anticipate that. Yeah. So as for crypto and all, I let Mr. Richard show us more updated information, or rather the latest information that is buzzing in the market. Mr. Richard.
yeah. Good morning, everyone. Um, when I asked the AI in CoinMarketCap, we found the answer. Yeah, why the market is up today? Why is the market up today? And there are three reasons. Um, banking integration. Yeah, US bank now blocker crypto traders. It-
Wow.
yeah,
Nice.
the expansion of the stablecoin, Tether, Circle, secure UAE approvals,
All right.
and shock squeeze 167 million in BTC liquidations, mostly shocks. Yeah, and more detail is we know that now the regulation in US um, they allow the bank in US, the OCC, the of US Office of the Controllers of the Currency, um, confirmed that bank can block Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Solana trades under the riskless principle rule. Yeah, and we hear the UAE granted Tether and Circle key approval. That means they can trade the stablecoin in UAE. It means that UAE they can send the money to US by USDT or USDC back and forward if the US they want to buy more oil from them. Yeah, and some of the key that make um, the market excited. I also think that because of the Fed decision rate too. Fed decision rate, we hear that 88.6% chance the Fed they will decrease the interest rate. Yeah, after decree, we will know that Fed will send out the market more money there, and more asset will improve the value. Yeah, that's why when I see in the history, um, when I see in the history the of the Bitcoin's price, uh, we see the highest yesterday is 94,000. Yeah, Bitcoin go to 94,000 and then it's returned to 92,000. Yeah, uh, and uh, and in the news we found the article. Yeah, Bitcoin holds near 90,000 ahead of the Fed rate decision. This article is also some of the information just now we cover. Yeah, they also share information about the Fed and the approval of the U.S. government to allow the bank that can uh, uh, allow the broker of the bank to ask the investor to buy more and more crypto or some of the other crypto asset. Yeah. Back to the market, we see all the color is green color for one day, but if we compare with the 7 day, also green color. 1 month, yeah, 1 month is have some access in still in red color. That's why we see with the altcoin, we still if we compare with the let me compare. If we compare the fear index, we are still in the fear number. Yeah. It's still it shows that the trader still consider hesitant to jump in. They don't have the FOMO. Yeah. Uh, with the number like that, we think that the market is still calm to let more and more people jump in. And this moment is look like the holiday fever. Yeah, like Mr. Nicholas just now said that some people set the tune automatically and they enjoy go out, enjoy with the holiday. Yeah. Now, if we wander around, we can see the fever of the holiday a lot. Yeah. That's why the trader they also feel a little bit excited and they just let it be when they see the market recover. Of course, it's Bitcoin is still under 100,000. Yeah, it's still uh, it still have a long way ahead. Yeah, but at this moment, yeah, just let it be and relax. Uh, Wait for the Fed decision. Yeah, I also think that the most important is how Jerome Powell talk in the uh, FOMC meeting. Yeah, because when he said something like previous FOMC on November, he said that the next FOMC meeting um, they may not have the next rate cut because they don't have enough data. Yeah, that's why the markets still worry. But after they collect enough the data, like the job, like the CPI, more and more data, they decide to uh, the um, probability of the Fed rate cut may be higher. Yeah, that's why now the market's a little bit more excited because the chance higher is 88.6%. Previously, it's very low because Fed said that we will not cut more interest rate, but at this moment, they uh, they may they probably cut. Yeah, that's why people feel excited and and the price of some of our set is increased. Yeah, back to the market. I uh, I want to show you yeah the number of the altcoin season. Yeah. Now it's still 18. It's still the Bitcoin season. We see all the altcoins still very low. Yeah, we see the top 100 coin performance over 90 days. We see the Aster and Zack, Dashboard, Monero, uh, Basso. This is Gold, TWT. Yeah. It looks like the market is still calm. It's still wonder around 90,000. That's not much new, but I think after the Fed decision rate cut, we will see the price of the Bitcoin uh, back to previous all-time high. I also check uh, in the rainbow row, the rainbow chart. When I see the rainbow chart, they have the comparison between based on the color. Yeah. When I see this color with I hear hear this Bitcoin is yeah, this is a Bitcoin chart here. When I jump in, when I see more here, we see the color. Yeah, we still in the light green color. It shows that still cheap. Yeah, we hope that next few weeks we will back to the yellow and orange, home home and is a purple. Yeah, because at this moment, Bitcoin price 92,000. Yeah, 92,000. We are still at the light green color. It's at the range of the 88,000 to 140,000. Yeah, we will we hope we will back to the yellow color. It's around 114,000 to 150,000. Yeah. That is a number that a lot of people expect. And now, well, we back to the market. Not only Bitcoin, a lot of holder trader they expect the rising of the Ethereum. Yeah. Now Ethereum price is 3,300. Yesterday is around 3,100. Uh, uh, because most of most of the time, Ethereum at this moment, I think is still not yet reached the new all-time high. That's why people they hope that they still waiting for the rise of the Ethereum. And beside Ethereum, a lot of competitors like Ripple, uh, Binance Coin, and Solana. Yeah, we also waiting for this to come back to the race. Yeah, hope that next week is exciting week because we have only 2 weeks ahead to the Christmas. Yeah, with the 2 weeks ahead Christmas, a lot of people expect that Bitcoin may be back above 100,000. Yeah, that's why time is our. Some people say that keep calm, be calm, be calm to wait for the new rising of the Bitcoin because now the price still cheap, not under 100,000 Bitcoin is still cheap. Yeah, now Victor Nicholas, do you have any comment based on geopolitics so far and the price of the
I
summer?
think geopolitics right now, we just leave it as that. So I think the more right now is the Fed rate decision.
Yeah,
I wonder when is the Fed rate decision coming around.
yeah.
Did they give a timeline or something?
They had a timeline is next 19,
September,
19,
no, this is the last one. So
19
December,
hour.
is it going to be December
Yeah,
today?
19 hour. Yeah, next 19 hour. This means that on based on the Singapore time is 8 a.m. Thursday.
Oh, Thursday 8 a.m. So I think Thursday 8 a.m. would be. You have this thing on the share screen. Yeah. So uh, in other words, by Thursday we would be able to see some interesting movement. Uh, uh, I believe the price will probably hold there. Yeah, because as much as uh, stock price and all, I think stock price right now mostly are affected by all those Trump policies.
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas currently, uh, uh, unless when they have a bigger movement, then it usually will just flow into or overflow into a crypto market as well. Yeah, but at the moment, what we need to look at is the FOMC meeting, the interest rate cut and all, if there's a cut and all. Yeah, other than that, I think I'll probably just go as usual to assume that the market will stay this way for the next at least 1 2 weeks kind of thing. Yeah. So in terms of like you, in terms of the geopolitics side, I think the war is still going on. They are still trying to sell weapons to. They already
yeah,
sold, or rather, they already kind of like verbally agreed. The 40 billion weapons to Taiwan, and then they are still trying to get Korea and Japan to go up against China, which is nearly impossible because they at the moment what we hear are just talks. Yeah, you are
yeah,
telling two small fish to talk to the big giant next door.
yeah,
So it's like they'll just listen and just talk a little bit, but as far as the impending war that is going to happen between China and Japan and Taiwan and all this is close to impossible. But at least at the moment, it's close to impossible. That's what all these analysts has been saying because China right now they have built a large force there. in terms of not just military but also economic force. They are and trade force. They are very strong in trade, uh, simply because of their demand. China has 1.5 billion heads, so they have a very strong demand, and they also has a super strong supply, and it is quality low cost, which is what a lot of people want. Because if I'm going to buy a product, I'm I'm just gonna buy it from China because it's so much cheaper. It is like at least 5 times cheaper in most of the cases, compared to just going to a shop to buy something from the West or the Europe. Yeah, because the workmanship over there is more costly. Yeah, not because China's workmanship is lower, that's why it's cheaper. Because China's workmanship, they have a lot of headcounts. They have a lot of
yeah,
machineries. They have a lot of AI. They have a lot of robots. They are a part of the production cost, and the production cost gets so much lower that it's nearly impossible to compete with China's manufacturing. Yeah, that is why their product quality is getting stronger and stronger. And that's why I have more confidence in China products. That is why
yeah,
a lot of people are buying things. I mean, even in the West and Europe, they are buying things from China as well. It's just that they don't go online and say, "Oh," I mean, yeah, there are people who actually go online and talk about the things they buy from China, but they not all of them, they'll just silently buy and then just use the product. Yeah. So but it is the politicians that are actually openly going against China, which is like, come on, man. Yeah, these guys just want to the world to work. Uh, this guy in is just want to work uh, friendly with the whole world, uh, and then here you are trying to sell weapons. You all know, right? In order to sell something, you have to create a need for it. So it's almost like marketing 101. If there is no need for a particular things, then you create a need and then you satisfy the need. so so this is like what they are doing right now. Yeah. So of course, we as a fellow common citizen of the world, we just want peace. Yeah. So let's pray for peace. And of course, as for trading in crypto, we just continue on trading with crypto. It's okay. you know we just continue with our life, because it's meant to be that way. Yeah. So, and of course, we hope for the best, and we prepare ourselves for things that are to come. Yeah, and crypto market, I think next year, according to what's that called, the rainbow chart that Mr. Richard has showed just a moment ago. Yeah, so there is a trend line that you can picture and imagine. So this trend line is either just going to continue in a light green, or maybe slide to the, even if it's slide to the darker green, it is still around the same price. You know what I mean? Because the rainbow chart is going at a gradient. Yeah. So the moment it reached darker green, that is probably in this season. How I will see it is, in this season, it is probably the lowest it can stay, or the lowest the market is willing to stay. And then uh, and then uh, according to what we can picture here, is you just go up, and then the moment it go up, you start to see the whales becoming so much more active. I mean, now they are active, but it will become so much more active that the world cannot ignore and not notice. It will be very noticeable. And the kind of move that the institution will make is going to be like, wow, okay, that everyone saw that, everyone see that. It's just that we didn't expect it to be so loud. Yeah. So um and of course, maybe you take 3 months, 6 months, or something for it to reach the yellow section, which is what is the price in yellow section? Maybe it's 120 or 140, between 114 20,000 kind of range, which means back to the high point where we entered a couple of months back. Yeah, and that will solidify. That will create a new resistance, and then we can hopefully by towards mid maybe third quarter of next year, we can see the price should hopefully beyond 130. I mean
Yeah,
that's how I estimate, yeah, because apart from what a lot of very brave analysts who will say, oh, it'll be 200,000 by the end of next year. I mean, I'm a little bit more I have I have more I have more reservation and conservative attitude towards
mm,
the price move, because simply because not because I don't trust in the market, but I don't trust it, or rather I'm expecting a lot of thermostat moment from the US governance, where Trump, he's always saying one thing and suddenly the next day he changed and then say, oh, I'm not going to do this, and then
no,
he'll come up with one policy. 1 week later he will just, oh, I'm going to cancel it. We never know, right? Yeah, so these are uh, we call it the variables from the big decision maker over that side. So we just want to be careful when we do crypto trading and all. Yeah, so when we look at all this information, we and digest, we must always remember, okay, this guy is unpredictable. So we will just move one step at a time, or small step at a time, and that will keep us safe, right, Mr. Richard?
yeah, that's true. And now we are going to the CoinGecko for our demo account to see um, to see the portfolio of the demo account. We do the DCA buying uh, buying $10 each every week. Yeah, and now currently the total profit and loss 13.2% loss. Yeah, but 24 hour ago uh, we we have positive 3.5%. Yeah, it's still okay because Bitcoin price still under 100,000. Yeah. We hope that after tomorrow, yeah, after tomorrow, the price may be better. And before we complete the live stream, we will complete this buying $10 each every every week. Uh, yeah, and we will complete the live stream now after this. Yeah, see you in our next live stream. Yeah, if you have any question, please let us know. Yeah, Mr. Nicholas.
Yeah, all right. We hope you make some money and do your own due diligence. Don't forget that. Yeah. Because things changes very quickly these days, so we just need to protect ourselves first. We cautious ourselves. Yeah, so that we don't make mistakes easily. We see you in our next live stream. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.